Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a pregnancy update, my very first pregnancy update. Currently I am about to be 3 months pregnant on Monday. Today is Friday, July 19th, and on Monday I will be officially 12 weeks pregnant. So this is my second pregnancy. I currently have a daughter who is about to be 2 in August. So in less than a month, she is going to be a 2-year-old. By the time that this baby is due, my daughter will be 2.5. So they will be 2.5 years apart. This baby was planned. I did end up getting pregnant around the months that I wanted to get pregnant. My goal was to get pregnant either in April, May, or June, and I ended up getting pregnant in May. The reason why I wanted those months is because I wanted a winter baby. My daughter Mia was born in August of 2017, so I already experienced the hot Texas summer while I was like ginormous, and it was just horrible. So this time around I really wanted to be at my biggest during the winter months. So this baby is due February 3rd, and this pregnancy is already so much different. First of all, I don't feel anything. Like, obviously I know I'm pregnant and like I do feel pregnant sometimes, but as far as like nausea, any like negative like sickness or what other women usually experience during their first trimester, honestly I have felt none of those things. My OB says that I'm just one of the lucky ones. It's very rare when a woman doesn't have any symptoms, like negative symptoms, during their first trimester, and I'm just one of those rare ones, I guess. Honestly guys, like half of the time I don't even feel pregnant. Like I feel totally like myself, totally normal. I've been going to the gym like normal 3 times a week. My doctor is all for it. He actually said to try to work out 6 times a week, not necessarily go to the gym. He said keep my 3 days a week going to the gym, but then like another 3 days of just going on walks for like 20-30 minutes, which I actually have not been doing. Excuse me. Okay, that is one thing I guess I do have to mention. Naps have been a very consistent thing during this pregnancy. With Mia, I did take naps a few times, but like honestly not as much as I have been during this pregnancy so far. Right now it's my daughter's nap time, so usually I use this time to just like go lay in bed and usually take a nap as well. But I decided to film this video because I want to get it up soon. With my daughter Mia, before I knew I was pregnant, I already felt symptoms. Like I remember being at work, because I used to be a teacher, and I would be at work literally my eyes wanting to close. Like I was so exhausted, like the worst exhaustion I have ever experienced. I can't even compare it like to any, I don't even know, I've never felt like that before. Like I could just go to sleep on command, like it was that bad. And I just thought, I remember sitting there being like, what is wrong with me? Like why do I feel so off, like so tired? And I just thought it's probably because I'm gonna get my period, because being pregnant is very similar to your period symptoms. But it turns out my period never came and I was pregnant. Now this time around, the only symptom I had that made me think I was pregnant was missing my period. I don't know if it's that I'm just so much busier this time around with a toddler to even notice any symptoms, honestly, but I don't recall like noticing anything. I do have a list of things I wanted to touch on. So I did find out at when I was 5 weeks pregnant, which is the same time that I found out with my first daughter. I had no other symptoms besides missing my period. Again, maybe I was too busy to notice. I did note around week 7, I noticed some like breast tenderness, and recently too, like this week and maybe a little bit of last week. I do feel hungry more often, especially in the first second month. I felt hungry more often. Recently it's been more controlled, but I haven't noticed me feeling hungry more often anymore. At around week 8, I did have quite a few, I did note some random cravings, like ricotta cookies. I haven't had those in years, and all of a sudden I wanted them, and I looked up a recipe and I made them, and they were the most delicious cookie to me. I remember being on like a pizza streak too, like anytime we would go out to eat or order or something, I wanted pizza. Also hot Cheetos. I haven't had hot Cheetos in a while, and like usually like I can have like a few tastes and then I'm like, oh, because I know they're not good for you and so salty and whatever. But I really wanted hot Cheetos, and like I ate a full bag of hot Cheetos, not in a sitting, thank God, but it took me 2 days to finish the whole bag. And then also I was craving cucumber with lime and salt and some tahini. Yeah, I don't really go for that either. This week I've had a banana bread craving, which I think it's pretty much over now, but I made banana bread twice this week, and guys, I hardly like cook, even less like bake, and I baked twice this week. But honestly guys, that is it for like most of my symptoms. So for prenatals this time around, I'm trying out these vitamin code ones, and it's 3 times a day, which with my first pregnancy I did ones that were like once a day, and usually that's what I go for because who wants to be taking 3, but I just take them all at once. And then for DHA I do this Oceans Mom prenatal DHA for pregnant and lactating women. And then I also take vitamin D. It's 2000 IU. I've been taking this because I have thyroid problems, so this is something I was told by my doctor to take. And then I also take a B12, which is 2500 mcg. Again, these two I had been taking before my pregnancy due to my thyroid, and I'm just continuing to take them. Now I have been taking prenatal since like high school basically. When I'm not pregnant I just go for like the cheaper prenatals, but when I do get pregnant I go and get like good prenatals. So these were highly recommended, and I've been liking them so far. I thought if I didn't like them, then once I finish this I'll switch over to the ones I used with my daughter, but so far I've been really liking this. Now for pregnancy apps, there's 2 apps that I've really been liking. One is called Pregnancy Plus, and I really like this one because it shows you the actual size of your baby. So this is the actual size of what my baby is right now, and then it just like it tells you how many inches, how much it weighs, and like what week you are and how it's growing. There's also like tips on here, like 10 tips for a healthy pregnancy. You can put down all your appointments. You can track your weight as well. Now my weight, I've gained 5 pounds so far during this pregnancy in the last 3 months, which I don't think is that bad. I really don't remember how much I had gained at this point with my first daughter, but with that pregnancy I gained a total of like almost 70 pounds, and we're not trying to get there this time. The next app the Pregnancy Plus app is the one that I use like all the time. And then I also have the Ovia, OVIA pregnancy app. And this one kind of shows you also with little animations how big your baby is. And it also shows you like how big their little hand is compared to a full-term baby's hand, as well as, it's like so bright in here, I don't think you can see. There you go, as well as their little foot right now compared to a full-grown baby's foot. And then I picked fruits and vegetables for comparison. So it says my baby's as big as a Brussels sprout. And then it shows you a little animation. So again, this one has tips and stuff for during your pregnancy. But yeah, I also have the What to Expect pregnancy app, but I haven't really opened that one. I know I use that one a lot with Mia. I think the way I feel has to do a lot with me being very active this time around, like working out normally, working out on a regular basis, because I didn't do any of this with my daughter. I was not active at all, guys, like at all. No, it was bad. So this time I'm very active. I stretch like almost every day. Yeah, and like I don't know if that has a lot to do with not feeling nauseous or like sick or whatever it is, but I'm so thankful that this pregnancy is going so smooth so far, because I cannot imagine feeling awful and having to take care of a toddler at the same time. I do want to also say that this time around I feel so relaxed, like more excited than anything. I'm super chill with Mia. I was like high anxiety, super scared of every little thing, always on the internet googling things, which I think made it worse, or I know it made it worse. This time I don't Google anything, I just go with the flow. Yeah, like I'm super chill about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you my belly. So I'm wearing maternity shorts right now. Let me take, this is my 3-month belly, and yeah, it's pretty big, guys, for 3 months. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I plan to do one of these updates at the end of each trimester, unless something, you know, super exciting or like whatever happens during at the end of like any month. But I don't find it necessary to do one every month. I'll just do it at the end of the trimester, and I'll just keep notes on what's happening throughout those months. But I did forget to mention, we are going to do the genetic testing this time around, which allows you to know the gender before your like 20 weeks ultrasound or whatever it is they normally tell you at. And I have that appointment next week for the blood work, and I don't know how long it takes for the results to get back. Those are questions I'm going to ask when I go, but we can possibly know the gender in the next 2 weeks. So I don't know how I feel about that. Like, do I want to know so soon? I feel like that might just add some stress to me. So yeah, I'm going to close out my video here. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I would love for you to join my channel. If you would like to, please subscribe to it, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.